2019, everybody. I had to get someone up for speech therapy. It's about 8:30. And he is, yeah, as you can see, he is exhausted. So hopefully he will wake up here in the next few minutes because his therapist will be here. I don't know why his therapist picked early in the morning on Christmas break. But, you know, I guess he's got to get used to getting up early again because he's been sleeping in. He's my little sleeper. He loves sleeping in. So I know you're probably wondering, Mindy, like, where is New Year's Eve vlog? Well, I have it. I have snippets, I have pictures, and I will explain a little bit more here in just a little bit. We were rushing around trying to get everything done, and little old me, I brought my camera, but the memory card wasn't in the camera. It was in my computer. Yeah. But I do have footage. I do have footage of New Year's Eve. So we rushed. Like, I rushed finishing all the desserts here and packing and getting us loaded up, and then we had to check in at the hotel. And we got there and we were still waiting on some people, so I'll put some footage in of just, I just kind of sat down and was just kind of taking in, you know, everyone being there. Like, it was, in a few moments, it was kind of like surreal, like we're all together on New Year's Eve. Really? Really? This is real? This is happening? So I'll put some footage in right here. Hi. Hi.
You got all these friends. You got all these friends. Yeah. See, we got to play, and I'm a new house.
He's laying down. Say hi. Say Happy New Year. And say Happy New Year. Almost a Happy New Year. Say Happy New Year. You say Happy New Year.
I'll be right back.
Where's Grandpa?
With my cousins on my mom's side growing up, we were very close. We've always been pretty close. So it's nice to see when our kids, like that's also a surreal moment when I have moments where my cousin's kids and my kids are playing together. Like, it's just one of those awe moments, you know. My cousin Lauren was there with her daughter Jenna, and Jenna is her maid over. Like, I look at her and I see nothing but Lauren. And her and Mikey just hit it off and was having the best time ever together. They'd run around and scream, and I mean, she is just a little doll. So I have some footage of her and Michael, and then her and I sitting in, and then I and Michael sitting in a recliner, and it's just cute little footage. And family who wasn't there, we missed y'all, we love y'all, we wish that y'all were there. But if you haven't seen the baby since the beginning of last year, just look how much she looks like Lauren. I just can't believe it. So take a look at that footage right here. Oh.
Cheese.
You have fun at the party? Did you have fun with Jenna? Yeah. You had lots of fun. With a big Cajun family, we tend to make a big spread of food, and my mom didn't want anything that would take a long time to prepare. We just kind of wanted to go more of like the finger food route, since that would be like the easiest way. So what do? We fried chicken wings. My aunt fried chicken wings, and then my mom fried boudin balls. And then we had different dips and different sandwiches. And so it just really turned out really good to where it wasn't anything like overly messy. So I will put some photos of what we had for the night on New Year's Eve right here. Okay, ready? New Year's Eve, right?
I think I remember New Year's Eve. Where were we at? What happened?
What was your favorite thing eating on New Year's Eve?
Boudin balls.
The boudin balls. Okay. See, that's all I want to know.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask who I enjoyed kissing me the most.
Okay.
George.
George.
I think he kissed me 8 times.
Yeah. And since we're a Cajun family, what did we play all night?
Zydeco music.
Aside from that,
Football games.
card game, Boo-Ray.
Oh yeah, we played Boo-Ray.
Did you win or lose?
I'm exceptional, so I won.
You came in what, second to Mario?
There's no coming in first, second, or third. It's how much money did you win or lose?
Okay.
That's all that matters.
So Mario, then you?
I don't know. I didn't count my money. I didn't get a chance.
Oh, okay.
All I know is I didn't have to get into my money bag, and I had to put money in my bag. So that was all that mattered.
Okay. So for New Year's Eve, what does my family do that we do best? Pretty cool. What does my family do that we do best when we get together? We play Boo-Ray. And if you haven't heard of Boo-Ray, well, it's just a Cajun card game. Like, almost like spades, I guess. But you can look it up. It's something that I grew up watching the adults play. I don't get into it. I don't participate because I am much like my family. I'm very competitive and I get angry when I don't win. So I'd rather just watch them and laugh at them when they lose. So yeah. And plus Rick played with them, which was nice. So I will put some footage of them playing Boo-Ray right here. Where are you going, Michael? Ricky. So while this was going on, I got notification from my sister-in-law Stephanie and Kevin. They went to the casinos in Lake Charles, and on their way back they passed by my uncle's town, which, I mean, it's near. They texted us and they stopped by for a little bit, which it was so nice for them to finally meet my crazy side of the family. But they are now invited to a crawfish boil, I believe. They got invited. They are now pretty much invited to everything that the family does, from what I can tell. They hit it off really well. Have some pictures that I will put right here of when they showed up. They brought noisemakers and hats and little glow-in-the-dark little necklace things for the kids. So I will put that here. So it was nice of them to stop by, meet everybody, get invited everywhere. They didn't stay very long. And so as the night had progressed, Lauren put Jenna down, and then Ricky started getting really, really tired. And then my family, they're uncensored, they're unfiltered, and it's hard for me to get footage when they're kind of like making fun of each other or like talking smack to each other. It's like I would try to get some footage and I'm like, oh, one of them said something that isn't very PG. So I did get us toasting to the New Year's, and I will put that footage in right here. I don't want one. No, we had one earlier. We're good.
Cheeto chaser, anyone?
So needless to say, my family had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. For Ricky, he barely made it to New Year's. I'll put a picture of him crashing, laying on top of me, about to fully crash. I was trying to keep him up, and I will explain that in a second, but let me put that picture. It's kind of funny. You can see everybody playing Boo-Ray behind me, and then you see me sitting there with Ricky like draped over me because he was just crashing fast. And it was like maybe like 11:30 when he did this, so I'll put that image right here. Oh yeah. we counted down and welcomed 2019 all together, and I really can say that was like the best part. All of us being together, ringing in the new year. I don't think we have ever really rang in the new year, especially recently, in the recent years. I would like for that to happen again. Anyone that was there, if you agree with me, let me know, because I really feel like that was just like we had fun. We had a lot of fun. The only downside, and I'll explain why I was trying to keep Ricky up. I wasn't trying to keep him up to be cruel, but the last couple of times, I should say, that he had fallen asleep in a place where we had to wake him up and take him home, he had a huge meltdown on the way home. So much so that we would have to call people to try to talk him out of the meltdown to get him to calm down. And I feel like it's really a bit of disorientment. Like he gets very disoriented when you wake him up, and then that triggers him. You know, if you wake up and you're half asleep and you don't know exactly where you are and stuff, you automatically have that, you're just thrown off. You're not fully awake, so you're not completely there. And that is what triggers the meltdowns for him. I was kind of hoping that he would stay up a little late, just a little late, but he fell asleep. And so I had to wake him up right after midnight because we got ready to head back to the hotel. We rented a hotel, so because my uncle's house was crowded with people, and that was the rough part of the night. So he had a meltdown the entire way back to the hotel, which was about 10 minutes away from where my uncle lived. So that was the rough part of the night. All in all, we had a great time. We sat around, we talked, we joked, we watched them play boulet, and it was just a really great time. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like, but it was, I just loved being with everyone. And even my cousin Lauren said we need to do this more often. We need to have more get-togethers like we used to back in the day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the footage that I put together. Again, I wish that I had more, but my mom didn't want to be filmed for some reason. Mom, yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out on the video. And then, you know, as the night had progressed, they were getting a little more vocal. And I can't put that on here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this family. I'm keeping it a family channel, so I'm not gonna do that. But just know, I mean, we had an amazing time, and I really want to do it again. And I know that we're going to be doing it again in February when my cousin who is overseas comes in for a few days. We are throwing a crawfish boil for her, and that's going to be, I believe, mid-February, towards the end of February. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can get more footage of that than I can of our New Year's Eve, which it was hilarious, but I'm like, oh, I can't put this in the vlog. I wish I could. Maybe I could do like a different channel where it's like uncensored or whatever, you know, not very family friendly, but this is what you get. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. For the family that lives out of state or overseas, you guys were missed. You guys are loved. I hope that you enjoy the footage that I put together. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to become a part of the Awesome family, click that subscribe button because we would love to have you. Our ultimate goal and mission in starting this channel, which is a PG family friendly channel, is to spread awareness of autism, which ultimately opens the door to acceptance. That is what we want for all people on the spectrum, is for them to be understood, accepted, and respected. Isn't that what everybody wants? So if you can get behind our motto, then click that subscribe button. Once you hit the subscribe button, there will be a bell button that pops up, or bell butt, what Michael likes to say, bell butt. Hit that bell butt down below. It will let you know when we upload next, and we will see you guys later. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic holiday, and I hope and pray that each and every one of you, whether I know you or not, has a blessed and happy new year, and we will see y'all later.